Hi. Let's get some pizza. Yes, I'm wearing white socks with shorts, don't judge. Hi. Dzień dobry YouTube and Vitami to another episode of Atticus Eats. My dear friends, there are just some days where you're in the mood for a specific food, right? And today is absolutely, without a doubt, one of those days, and per many people's recommendation, including multiple people in my own IRL friend group, I am now bringing to you all Atticus Eats Papa John's. Better get you some. Papa John's, I said. I don't know why I have to always belch when I swallow air. But, couldn't do it on command, which stinks, because that is a talent in my industry. But my dear friends, I am so excited to be here with you all. We have a piping hot, fresh, medium-sized pepperoni pizza. Now, there are many of you who were saying you need to try the stuffed crust pizza, but that only comes in size large and up at this location of Papa John's. And despite my skill sets in eating, I don't know that I could eat that much pizza, especially because, per my memory, I have not had Papa John's pizza before. I've eaten Domino's, I've eaten, that was a long time ago, I've eaten Costco pizza, Little Caesars, Pizza Hut, and of course Toppers. I have not had Papa John's pizza. So I am very happy that I get to be here with you all and that we get to enjoy the deliciousness that is this pie together. And now here we go. Ooh. Giant steam cloud hitting my face. Let's see. Oh, there we go. Ooh. This smells incredible. Yeah. So it's funny, I'm seeing something immediately that I was forewarned about. Number one, we do have the all-powerful garlic dipping sauce. Garlic. Say garlic. Okay, there you go. I also did procure a side of ranch. So that's a thing. Very excited about that. The only shaded spot in this parking lot was here in front of the Papa John's, which is next to a Super Cuts and a couple other things. So, we might get some strange looks whilst I'm eating. In theory, it'll make for better content. So, hit that like button, because I completely ignore any ineptitude that my antisocial self might try to conjure up for you. Because we're better together. I am salivating because this smells really good. But a buddy of mine just now, who I was saying that, hey, I'm gonna go try Papa John's pizza for the first time, he said it's good, but it's gonna be very greasy. If you like greasy pizza, you'll love it. And I'm seeing pretty much immediately, yeah, this is a very greasy pie. It's not a drier pie like Pizza Hut, for example. But one of my favorite things ever, I love that they include in the box some good old pepperocini peppers. My mom introduced me to the concept of pepperocini peppers with pizza. It's one of my earliest memories of her, because pizza has been one of my favorite foods for the longest time. And I'm just happy to be able to procure them here and now. Oh yeah. That's the goods. Alright. This pie is lava hot. So, we are going to take to the YouTube comment section I'm going to answer a couple of your burning questions. As you all know, I've decided to turn these videos not only into an eats video, but also a Q&A video. And, yeah, we're just going to go ahead and jump right on into it. But my dear friends, also, as per usual, please hit pause on the video, grab yourself a cup of coffee, a beverage, a snack, a meal, come back, sit with me, let's eat together, sup together, hang out as internet friends, and have some fun, have a good conversation together. We're going to go ahead and address an elephant in the room, real super quick. The Papa John's delivery truck is here as well. So, a lot of you have been asking if I'm going to be on Eden's new podcast, right? And the answer is no. I haven't been invited to be on. And knowing Eden the way that I do, I'm not going to get invited. So, now that that's out of the way, we're going to go over here to Julie Ellen on YouTube, who was very sweet, wrote this question in the last video, and she said, "You have a happy demeanor about you that is absolutely contagious. Thank you so very much. You're incredibly kind. I know that you have bad days, but I've never seen it on your face. How do you keep your attitude up every day while still maintaining a genuine persona?" Now, here's the thing, Julie, you are such an incredible sweetheart. That was a very, very kind question that you posed to me, and I thank you for it. But you are being incredibly, incredibly giving to me. And, you know, I am a real human being. I'm not going to sit here and pretend to be an expert in any way, or, you know, that I'm calm and I never get angry or agitated or frustrated. I'm a real human being, just like everybody that's watching this video. There are just times where you have a bad day. You know, life kicks you in the stomach, something happens, and you feel it. But as I've made mention of a lot of times, and very often here on my YouTube channel, on my Twitch channel, link in the description box below, you know, I am a person of faith. And everything that we do on this earth does matter. I have witnessed my mom, who has had to push through an incredible amount of pain, especially recently. Physical pain, emotional pain that others have inflicted on her, you know, and she has been a huge rock for me in my life. And, you know, being genuine is being genuine. And it's something that a lot of people are lacking these days. What does it mean to be genuine? To be genuine is meaning to be honest. There is a certain level of politeness that you do need to have when going out. You know, you're showing yourself in a polite way, being kind to people, etc. But, you know, I also am not scared of when I feel bad. And especially with my immediate loved ones, I'm not afraid to tell them that. They are the people that I can vent with and be like, man, you're not going to believe this really poopy situation that just happened, and it stinks. Or this person was kind of cruel to me, or whatever it might be. And then you just be honest with it, right? You just express it. You express it with the right people in the right way. And then that allows you the opportunity then to be able to put your best foot forward when you're out and about in public. Be kind. And especially with these videos and stuff, being able to show the genuine joy that I have. As a person of faith, I know that everything that I do and everything that everybody else does is not hidden. It is seen. And it's seen by the one who matters. And so he's going to handle anything that is bad. And then the good stuff comes from him, and that should be taken with a heart of gratitude. And so, even as something as simple as I get to try a delicious pizza and hang out with you all and have some fun and talk and relax, that's a blessing. And that should be treated as a blessing. And perceiving and receiving that or whatever it is that's in your life that you're thankful for with that gratitude, and not be afraid to express or feel that gratitude, that's huge. You know, that matters. So, on that note, I am very grateful. I'm so excited. And I've just been ravenously craving pizza recently. So we're gonna go ahead. Oh. Burning my hand, but it's okay. Eventually it'll stop feeling. Let's hopefully don't scald ourselves here. Here we go. Mmm. 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 Wow. Okay. I am thoroughly impressed. There is a perfect, even layer of marinara sauce, which we all know is the best part of a pizza. Crust is perfect. It's not burnt on the bottom, but it's cooked all the way through. Cheese is ooey gooey delicious. And that pepperoni has that nice, bright, salty, delicious cured meat flavor. Man, I am a happy camper child with this pizza. Oh my goodness. Mmm. Mm-hmm. Mmm. I will take it. I'm also eating this pizza like a West Coaster. Yeah. But I'm not afraid to fold my pizza if it's appropriate to. Oh. Oh. He just made himself an East Coaster. East Toast, West Toast. What you want? Mmm. Mm-hmm. Mmm. Oh yeah. That is where it's at. That is where it's at, my friends. Mm-hmm. And it's just shockingly good. It's actually funny. If you've been here since last year, my first pizza video that I ever did on the channel was Topper's Pizza, which is a California exclusive chain of pizza restaurants. It's like a sports bar pizzeria kind of deal. And they were my favorite pizza for the very longest time. But they have slacked in the absolute worst way possible in this past year. I've tried to go there with friends. I've tried to eat there just on my own. And they slacked hard. It is a burnt, disgusting crust. There's barely any sauce on it at all. The cheese is so, like, lumpy hard. You choke on it as you're trying to eat it. It's no bueno. It's no bueno, my friends. Which is heartbreaking, because that was my favorite. I'm gonna say right now with boldness that Papa John's just beat Topper's. I mean, it did. It did. Pizza Hut, I've had since I was a children. England. And, interesting. So I have the nostalgia points that go to Pizza Hut. But as a pie, of its own volition, I think this is way better than, like, Little Caesars or Toppers or anything like that. And this medium pizza, I think, was $10. That's not bad. That's not bad at all. I will take that. Genuinely. Alright, so the infamous garlic sauce. I'm really happy I'm not on a date right now, because I would offend with this. But the positive is I'm not going to be accosted by vampires anytime soon. Big brain play, right? It's almost like garlic butter. Look at that. Gelatinous blob. How do I express myself with this? Really? We were doing so well there. I didn't have people park next to me while I was eating for the longest time. Now, Mistress Lincoln Navigator over here. Had to break it. It's like... yeah, it's the flavor profile of hummus, but it's butter. For once, I think I need to actually put something down because it's just, this is too much. Yeah. I can feel my arteries clogging as it is from the pie. I don't need that on top of it. Well, be that as it may. Yeah. It is a bit much. That garlic sauce is a bit much. It has a unique, distinct flavor, don't get me wrong. It's just a little bit too much. A little bit too much. Wow. Oh. They cut, I thought they cut the pie wrong for a second and gave me an absurdly large piece. But they didn't. It was conjoined twins. Yeah. Amazing. Very amazing. The sauce consistency is really what's doing it for me with Papa John's. I'm thoroughly impressed with this. Alright. We did get the ranch. Let's try Papa John's ranch. How does it stand the test of time? Inquiring minds want to know. Nice consistency. Very gelatinous. They can keep the garlic sauce. I will take ranch. The ranch is where it's at. That ranch is an 8.5 out of 10 in my eyes. The pizza, 8 out of 10. 100%. It's awesome. Well, listen, cool people. I'm going to take a couple minutes and scarf a couple more pieces of pizza, and then I'm going to come back, answer a couple more of your awesome fan questions from the comments section. Don't go away. Alrighty, cool people, so we are back. I scarfed an additional piece of my pizza. I'm saving the rest of it, gonna bring some home, English, to my mom. And that was really good. I feel like that pizza's gonna reheat well in the oven, which I'm really excited about. And I'm really happy. That was such a good pizza pie. I'm actually genuinely shocked. Little Caesars for me is way, way, way too salty, and there's not enough sauce on it, and so it's kind of eh. I really love the sauce and the sauce distribution on Papa John's, and it just tastes really fresh and bright and good. I'm a huge fan of it. I'm actually shocked at how much of a fan I am of Papa John's pizza. And again, for a really good cost compared to, you know, like I spent $13 plus on my little personal pizza from Pizza Hut. So, I mean, this is much more competitive and you get more. And that's really cool. So, Papa John's, you win this round. I'm definitely giving the Papa John's pizza 8 out of 10. I'm giving Papa John's Ranch an 8.5 out of 10. I'm giving the garlic butter sauce of doom a 5 out of 10. Because even though I ate other things after that garlic butter, I am tasting the garlic butter all up in here, every which way. You know what I mean? It's very intrusive. So, yeah, I'm gonna have to probably brush my teeth 3 times, floss, drink a cup of coffee, use mouthwash, then brush my teeth again, and then it'll finally go away. But I have plot armor against vampires now, so that's pretty cool. They won't get me with their Twilight Diamond skin. On that note, let's go ahead and answer a couple more questions here. I've got 3 more from YouTube, from all of you awesome people, that I'm going to answer. So Tammy Hunt on YouTube asked, if you had the opportunity to step into the life and actually become a character that you love, either in film, TV, or literature, who would it be? Now, when Tammy asked this, I actually misread it, even as I was typing it. I thought that Tammy meant if I could become a character to act in some form or fashion, who would it be? The answer to that question, of course, would be I would love to become my namesake character, Atticus Finch. If there was ever a revamp of To Kill a Mockingbird, I would absolutely love, and I think especially in 2024, it is warranted, that I could become Atticus Finch. I would love to perform that character. That would be the creme de la creme of a character that I could perform, especially with everything that he means, implies, the message he gives, especially to his children. That would genuinely be incredible. I would love that. But I now realize, after reading this the second or third time, she's actually asking if I could be any character and actually live their life, who would it be? That is a great question. 100%, and with no doubt in my mind at all, I would want to become a hobbit, even though I already am a hobbit. I would love to be in the Shire and be a hobbit. It would be so fantastic to, drink ale, have fried fish and chips, and, conies with taters and tea, and read books, all of the books that they would have access to in my little hobbit hole, and be warm, and be snuggly, and be comfortable. Oh my goodness, to live a life as a character, that would be a life well spent. 100%. The other option would be, it'd be fun to be a faun in Narnia. That would also be very fun. I would enjoy that very much. And be able to gaze upon Aslan. That'd be amazing. Alright, so, Used to Flynn, you know who you are, on YouTube, Papa John's truck is leaving. He asks, did your brother ever act or have an interest in the industry? So a lot of people don't know, I do have an older brother. He is 20 years older than me, and he is off living his life with his family. But very interesting. So my brother has never acted, except for one time when I asked him to be a character in a very small short film that I made that never really saw the light of day. And it was actually the short film that I made which inspired the writers about Sergeant Charles Stewart McKenzie. That came from me. A lot of people don't know that was actually my storyline, because I dressed up as Sergeant Charles Stewart McKenzie for Halloween one year, and nobody knew who I was. And my mom and I made a short film about it, and we got my brother involved, and it was hilarious. And he's going to be so embarrassed if he ever watches this video at the fact that I'm bringing this up. It was priceless. But anyway, long and the short of it, so he acted then. My brother has had a huge interest in the industry, though, as a viewer. He is a huge movie and TV buff. Likes his video games, too. Not nearly as much as me, because he has kids. But he does what he can. And, you know, loves the whole 9 3/4 of the entertainment industry, as far as that is concerned. Storytelling as well. And he actually has the capability to be an absolutely fantastic writer. He really does. I believe he even went to college for English or for writing. And he has not yet done anything with his degree ever. And I think it is so disappointing, because I really truly believe that he would do such exceptionally well at coming up with stories and storytelling, especially because he is such a movie buff. I think he could write screenplays very well. And then I could direct those screenplays, and we could be a dynamic duo. And I think that'd be amazing. But, even though that's up to him, but as far as that's concerned, no, he has not pursued anything in the industry professionally as of yet. I'll give the caveat of as of yet. Final question for today's video. It's just a simple one, but it's a sweet one. Annie on YouTube asks, what is your favorite song? I have many favorite songs because I love music. I love good music. And you guys, especially when you've seen me sing in my intros, or you show up to the live streams and you hear me sing, I love good music. I love to sing. And that's one of my favorite things about being able to do the voiceover shows that I've done, is I've been able to sing in them. But anyway, one of my favorite things is to listen to new music, be inspired by new music, and I particularly love music that inspires, like, storylines in my head. If a song does that for me, it makes me incredibly happy. Oh my word. A poor young, I'm sorry, I just had a squirrel moment. A mom and a daughter. Sorry, hold on. I said that wrong. They're right here. A mom and a son just came out of this Supercuts, and this poor boy, he doesn't know what his mom just approved of for his hair. Okay, what was I talking about? Favorite song. Favorite song right now has definitely has to be I Get Wicked by 1,000 Foot Crutch and Red. They did a collaboration on that song, and it was insanely just absolute fire. And I have been listening to it on repeat recently. I really like them. I also really like the new rendition that 1,000 Foot Crutch just put out. They collaborated with a band called Funeral Portrait, and it's called The End Is Where We Begin, and that is insanely awesome. For those of you who don't know, 1,000 Foot Crutch is a Christian hard rock band, and they are one of the greatest bands of all time, in my opinion. I absolutely love them, and those renditions that they've given recently are absolutely fire. Those are my favorite songs right now. So if you haven't done so, take a listen to them. Type in the comment section that Atticus Shaffer sent you there. Maybe I can get Trevor McNevin to notice me, and maybe I can collaborate with him on a song one of these days. Dreams? Maybe? Put it out in the ethers of the internet? Maybe it'll come true? We'll see. Anyways, cool people, on that note, I'm slipping into a food coma. I need to get home. Also before I need to take a 10-200 as well. So we're gonna head home now. But all of you awesome people, thank you so much for spending time with me watching this video today. Please be sure to hit that thumbs up button, subscribe to my channel if you haven't done so already, and share this video on all of your social media. It helps me out in a huge way. Helps me out in getting my videos seen and the YouTube algorithm to push me forward, as opposed to holding me back, like all the haters want to do. And also, links in the description box below. Link to my Twitch channel. Please come hang out, obey the rules, be kind, be nice, have some great fellowship with us. If you want some Christ-centered, nerdy fellowship, come hang out on my Twitch. every Monday, Wednesday, and Saturday at 3 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. And also, the link to my Cameo is down in the description box below. I would love to take part in making yours or your loved ones' special days all the more special and put a smile on your face with a personalized video shout out from me. Please book me now on Cameo. I would love to do that with you all. Anyways, cool people, you rock out loud. Can't wait to see you in the next one. Do widzenia.
I just want a great life, something where I feel like I just didn't waste time, something I look back and say that was a great time, cause man I just hate when the years pass by the wayside. I'm sad.